Alright, my tubies, we back for another vintage QB. Hit that like and subscribe button. You know the deal. No power again this time in our pick one pack one, but we do have like power adjacent. Soul Ring, probably the best pick one pack one in Cube, or at least the best pick one pack one. Most people say, but Mana Crypt is pretty darn good too. This is a card that is not always super easy to use, though, of course, because it does put you on a pretty fast clock, but it is going to be my choice here, pick one, pack one. Other good cards, Confluence, Remand, Channel, Breeding Pool, good old Yawgmoth's Will, maybe if a little Storm is in the future, but pretty hard for me to pass a Mana Crypt pick one, pack one, and so I guess I'll just take it. Follow that up with, what direction do I want to go this time? I've done a lot of blue lately, so maybe I avoid taking the Narset. But then again, Narset's just great. There's a Marsh Flats here. Yeah, it's so fun, though, to cast Narset into casting any draw 7. I don't know. I have an affinity for blue cards. I think I'm just going to still take the Narset here and see if we can do something with that. I haven't drafted many aggro decks this time around. Oh, I mean, there's a draw 7 right there, the Echo of Eons. But Entomb, Thoughtseize, Preordain. Echo usually wheels, so I don't think I need to take it here. I mean, Entomb does like double work here. It's not only good if I end up in like Reanimator, but if I end up wheeling the Echo, you can Entomb your Echo for the flashback and turn this into like a Time Twister of sorts. I mean, I do feel like I should just take like a Preordain here or Expressive Iteration to follow up Narset, but Entomb and Thoughtseize are so good too. I'll just take the Preordain though. I mean, what the hell? This is fine. I think I'm going to take a Basalt Monolith now to follow up the cards I've taken already. We can just try to do another like fun mono blue rampish color deck. Passing Iona, which would have been fine with Entomb, but we'll take the artifact here. Yeah, pretty good start. I normally count the Mana Crypt as a land for deck purposes, but we'll see what in the end we end up running, right? Because even if you're playing a 2-color deck, the Mana Crypt adding colorless can be awkward sometimes, but we'll just have to see. Okay, there's a Conscripts, a Duretti, and a Signet. I think we're just going to lean in towards that artifact theme once more. Signets are always great if you have a Mana Crypt in your deck, so let's go ahead and just take this. Go from there. Oh, yes! Okay. Fantastic upheaval start as well. We already have a bunch of Mana Rocks and a couple of good blue cards, so upheaval is going to fit perfectly into this deck currently. Otherwise, Solemn and Swords here are great, but that's an easy pickup for me. And now we have Lotus, Skydiver, and Mystical Tutor. All good choices. A little bit tempted to take the Lotus, but I think it's just going to be Mystical Tutor. In the decks that I tend to draft, Tutor is always just way too good. It currently only really grabs Upheaval, as Preordain's not really something you want to tutor for, but presumably this will just get better and better the further the draft goes on. Like if we wield the Echo of Eons, for example, then we'll have 2 good targets. But Mystical Tutor is always a good one for me. Next pick doesn't really have too much besides Forge Master here, probably. I'm not the biggest fan of Sower of Temptation. There are just too many other better ways to steal things. And Forge Master has some pretty high upside, I think. Take that. Speaking of high upside, damn. Okay, this was my wheel pack. We have Metamorph, Battlesphere, Chalice here. All of them pretty good follow-ups. Wow, I'm actually not sure what I'm supposed to take. Damn. I don't think we're going to need Battlesphere. I think I would rather have Metamorph, but I think Chalice is close. Yeah, let's take the morph. Get a, I guess, Shipwreck Marsh here over nothing. We don't know if we are playing a secondary color yet anyway, so it's better just to take a land that can produce blue. Same thing here, nothing for us. I guess we'll take the land over Banefire. Although this is like especially super low likelihood to be played, but lands are always kind of safe picks. Show and tell, but we're likely not to run that. Oh, Conscripts is very good. That has some potential as well, especially if we can get Twin or whatever. All right, pretty solid first pack. Looking like some nice mono blue for now. Artifact theme. Oh, you know what? We didn't wheel the Echo, but that's fine. There are much better draw 7 effects anyways, so I'm not upset that we lost it. All right, another pretty solid pack, though no power. Got ourselves a Balance, which is great with the Artifact deck. Ugin, obviously great here. Underground Sea is never a bad choice. Azorius Signet, good as well. Click would be fine. I think it's going to be one of these two cards, the Ugin or the Balance. And I think this time I'm going to lean towards Ugin. I've seen Balance wheel pretty frequently, and I think both cards are going to do a fantastic job in this deck. The only thing about Balance is that I can Mystical Tutor for it, so I guess that actually has maybe a little bit more of an upside. Yeah, huh. Oh, man, I kind of want to take the Signet and try to wheel the Balance too. Okay, this is going to be a little bit greedy. I'm actually going to take the Signet here and try to wheel one of these two cards. And cross our fingers that they do come back. Palace Jailer is a Typhoon. But yeah, let's just take another Signet. I think I need to prioritize any draw 7 I see at this point. Not only because this deck looks like it's going to dump its hand super quickly, but also because we have the Narset to combo with it. So draw 7s are, I guess, priority number 1. Man, this is another really nasty pack. Dak, Coalition Relic, Dig Through Time, Misty, Treachery. Oh, I've said it before, but Dak is just way too good in the cube. You know, I've never passed a Coalition Relic in my life, and I don't intend to. But we're going to just take the Dak here. Maybe we wheel something. Dak's way too good. We do have the quote-unquote combo of Narset and Dak as well. So if we have Narset on the battlefield and we Dak, targeting our opponent, they draw 1 card and then discard 2. Not irrelevant, not super likely to occur, but not irrelevant. Nice pack here. Let's just slam the Urza Saga. Already have 1 target for it, and the artifact cards are going to be pretty nice. Lodestone would be good on the wheel. Control Magic would be fine, but I think this is an easy Saga. Still looking for some oomph. Right now, this deck can't really beat like turn 1 creature, turn 2 creature. That's fine, though. We'll find answers later. We're going to wheel the Balance and the Ugin 100%. And then decide which one we want more. Both would be fantastic. Anyway, let's not count our chickens. We have a Golgari Signet here, and Elspeth is okay. Relic's okay. I think I'm just going to take another Signet. This is going to be like a 15 land deck or something, 14 land deck. Yeah, let's do it. Double off color, but whatever. You know, I think I might actually take Pestermite. We don't really need any of these other cards. I already have a Conscripts in my sideboard, so if we find ourselves a Kiki Jiki or Splinter Twin, we can just throw an easy combo in this deck. Oh, Academy Ruins and a Goldspan Dragon. Dismember also really good here. I don't believe we've seen Mindslaver yet, have we? I mean, I think the safe pick here is just Dismember, but given that this is only pack 2, I'm going to take the Academy Ruins because I think if Mindslaver is open, we have a really good chance of getting it, and then we'll have the Academy Ruins with Mindslaver. I'm going to take Inferno Titan here over the Hangerback. Very, very easy. There's the balance. Perfect. So somebody took the Ugin, but balance is good. We have 2 white signets as well already, so it's not going to be hard to splash with just a couple of other white sources. Magda? Probably not. Thousand Year Storm? Probably not. Shrine? Probably not. Maybe there's some world where I backdoor Thousand Year, but that's unlikely. There's a draw 7. I don't think Wheel of Misfortune fits in this deck. This one's really weird. In fact, because I take a lot of early pressure, this is worse for me. We'll just take the Stone Coil and maybe sideboard. Taiga could be relevant here. I don't think we want any of these other cards. Maybe Expansion Explosion, but let's take the land. Sideboard Relic is not bad. And a couple last few random picks that don't really matter, but yeah. We have pack 3 to kind of shore up all of the holes, and we have a couple good things going for us right now. Come on. Wow, double power pack. Mox Ruby, Mox Emerald, Is It Signet, Jace the Mind Sculptor, Prismatic Vista. Ay, too many goodies. But clearly this is just going to be a Mox Ruby for us, and I would not expect Signet or Jace to wheel, so let's just assume I'm not going to get anything back from this pack. Ruby it is. Into, hey, there's a Spiral. There's a draw 7 effect. Another really good pack, though, damn. Ragavan, Spellseeker, Fumarole, Rakdos Signet, Faithless Looting. Spellseeker is really tempting as well, because it can only grab balance, but I think, again, with all this card draw, rather, with all this fast mana, the draw 7 is just nuts, especially with Narset to make it even better. Okay, there's a Tinker target. Wait, I don't have Tinker. Oh, I have the Forge Master. Okay, never mind. Yeah, if I had Tinker, I would take the Blightsteel here, but I don't think we want to even run the Forge Master, at least in its current form. I think we'd rather just have the Time Warp, especially since we just took the Spiral. You know, empty your hand of fast mana, cast Spiral, then cast Time Warp is kind of nice. Okay, Goblin Welder. No, same reason that we didn't take the Blightsteel. We don't have like a Slaver or a true artifact. I mean, it's okay to like weld out my Mana Crypt or something, but I think here we're looking at like Hullbreaker Horror, Brainstorm, Ashiok's okay, Vampiric Tutor. I have only one card that fixes for black right now, though. Oh, I guess I have the Marsh. But I don't think we want to stretch our mana right now to take Vamp Tutor. This feels like Hullbreaker Horror could be another top-end card that we're looking for. But I think the Kraken also wheels, so I'll just take the Vamp and see. Sheldock Isle, Venser, Toxic. Crucible with Urza's Saga is not crazy. How am I doing on playables right now? At like 18? Without splashing any of those other cards, so I probably can take Sheldock. That seems fine over Venser. Yeah, let's do that. Glenalendra here, most likely over Frantic Search, I think makes sense. This is pick 6. So 2 more chances to get a combo piece for Zealous or Pestermite. Yeah, let's take the Glen. Oh, okay, Wheel of Fortune, actually another really solid pickup here for us. Much better than the Wheel of Misfortune that we saw earlier. Image would be good too, but yeah, for sure, draw 7 is a slam dunk. There's a Cryptic Command. We can probably cast that one pretty easily. So I guess Academy Ruins didn't get there. We never saw the Mindslaver, and this is pick 7. Kind of sad. Kolaghan's Command, fantastic. Revoker would be good too. Let's get a little bit of control element. Wow, we did wheel Signet? That's actually crazy. The perfect Signet to wheel. Wow. Very, very good. Let's take Looting here over LED. LED does have utility, though, when you have a bunch of draw 7s. But Looting can help mitigate some Flood nonsense. Okay, there's Blood Crypt for Vampiric. But now I think we'd rather just take more Signets. I guess I'm actually like short one good win con, aren't I? I have infinite mana, but hey, there's a Valky. Maybe we take that. Kind of wish I had taken the Blood Crypt now. Valky's red-black. And again, I don't think Welder does enough here. This is a mono mana source deck. Let's see, only one black Signet for Valky. And then like Shipwreck Marsh. That's probably okay though. Pestermite doesn't really fit the deck anymore. I think Conscripts is still just a good card that you can run. Do I want to run Koth? Not really. I guess Serpent can still make the deck. Although, again, not very exciting. We don't want Mana Flare. But we're not playing either of those. Yeah, I'm short a couple playables. I mean, I guess we can just throw the Relic in. Cycles, if nothing else, and randomly hoses some Reanimate shenanigans. Yeah, Beach makes the deck because of balance. Well, certainly not playing Yagi. Okay. Well, I'm not sure if this ended up getting there necessarily. It's good-ish. My God, how many Signets do I have? Six Signets? Yeah, maybe I just end up cutting the Valky after all. I'm gonna go 16 lands here. Do I have enough ways to win the game? Let's see. Win cons include Inferno Titan, Upheaval, Stone Coil, Saga. Man, I wonder if I just need to add Koth as an extra win con. Or maybe I just cut like one of these random Signets for Valky after all. Let's see, what's the worst Signet? Either Gruul or Selesnya. Guess we want green. Sorry, guess we want red more than white if I'm going to do that. I guess I could just cut the Relic instead. Run the Valky. Valky has a Planeswalker win con later on. Seems okay. That's probably fine. Sure. The nice thing is we have all of the Jeskai Signets. We have the Azorius, the Boros, and the Izzet, so that's good fixing for our main color. Well, I guess so. We have just as much white as we do black at the end of the day. All right. So Beach, yes. Marsh, yes. Saga, yes. So we have like 2 colorless lands, but with as many Signets as we have, that should be fine. I get 10 lands. The majority need to be blue. Let's see. How many white sources do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I probably don't need any planes. Black sources, I do need 1. That gives me 3 black sources. 1, 2, 3. 2 mountains gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 red sources. Okay, that should be fine. So maybe just go up again on blue. That's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 blue sources. I could probably go down 1 blue and up 1 red then. That seems okay. And remember, Saga, the final mode, can go get Mox Ruby as well, in addition to the Mana Crypt. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, yeah. 9 blue lands. Okay, we can do this. Don't know how good this is, but man, does it produce a lot of mana. So let's try this and go to round 1. And here we are for round 1 of this vintage cube draft with our mono-ish blue Signet deck. We're on the draw versus a green ramp deck of sorts, so balance is going to be pretty good if I can find a white source for it. Wow, that's a good draw too. So do we want to run out the turn 1 Signet? I think so. Go turn 1 Signet plus Urza's Saga. Seems pretty darn nice. Start making some very, very large tokens. Saga can still go grab Mox Ruby on the final moment, as the opponent is blue-green ramp. Okay, another forest, another 1-drop. Both players ramping out significantly here. Almost wonder if it's worth just running out the Narset this turn, because they can't actively kill her currently. Like if I play Narset activate, she goes down to 3. They could attack her for 2 with the Exalted trigger. There's our white source. That's nice. Yeah, I am pretty tempted to do that, especially because making a token makes my balance worse. So I think we like doing that here. And we found a bunch of goodies. Could grab Boros Signet, play it. Could grab Wheel of Fortune to set up for the Narset play. Man, there's not a wrong choice here. I think we're going to grab the draw 7, which unfortunately I can't also cast, but now if they don't deal with Narset this turn, we have the Narset draw 7 combo. That's not good enough. 1 card left in their hand. Yeah, this is a feels bad for the opponent. All right, so upkeep, trigger, mana crypt. We're just going to keep choosing heads as always. We don't want to make a token, so let's float 1. Go grab Ruby. Let's see, I only have 1 land. You know what I could do here is I can just balance, make them sack everything but 1 land, and then Wheel of Fortune. Let's just do that. Oh wait, I need to play my land. I need to play my beach, don't I? Never mind, I need to play the beach out because I don't have a different white source. Okay, so beach. Enters tapped because I'm stupid and I forgot. Okay, new game plan. I can instead Zealous, untap Deserted Beach, then balance, which will leave him with 1 creature, but okay, this is still fine. Yeah, I forgot. The Saga was sacking itself to the final trigger, right? So the beach doesn't enter untapped anymore, but we still make them sacrifice 3 creatures and a bunch of land. And then we have Wheel of Fortune with Narset on deck, so Even though they get to keep Ramanap and play a couple lands from their graveyard, that shouldn't really matter. Yeah. Okay. Almost almost wrecked myself there, but our hand was pretty good. Upheaval's not its best versus green, but if you think about it, all of my mana production in essence has haste, right? Because you can play Signet and still tap it that turn, whereas mana dorks, they do require a full turn cycle, so we're still 100% leaving the Upheaval in the deck, and don't have any burn in the board, so just run it back. Run it back indeed. So we move over to game number 2. This is a mulligan. Got 3 of our 6 signets or whatever, but certainly not a keep. And conversely, this is a slam dunk keep. We are going to pitch the... I guess we pitched the Marsh because we want to have untapped land on turn. Well, actually, no, we can pitch the island here. Leave the swamp for Valky. Turn 1, we go Ruby plus Mountain into Signet. So instead of wheeling on turn 2, we're going to just play out some more mana rocks. As wow, the opponent's down to 2 cards on turn 1. Okay, well, this is... Hexdrinker might be a problem if I can't find balance, but I'm going to DAC and steal their diamond next turn, because it looks like they're missing lands as well. So we can go Signet, mana, DAC, steal their diamond. I think their game plan is just to go all in on the Hexdrinker. Yep. And we lose our DAC here, but oh well. Bye, DAC. I don't love casting Wheel of Fortune here, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Ah. I guess Spiral is technically better because it's gonna shuffle the Wheel of Fortune back in. So we'll play out the land first. And in essence, it still only costs 3 mana either way. So 1, 2, 3. I could just play a 4/4 Stone Coil. 1 mana short of being able to steal their strip mine and strip mine their own land. It's pretty funny. Yeah, I guess we just go for a 4/4 here. Oof. Rex Sage on Stone Coil. I guess they're going to strip mine me if they're not holding open green. That's okay. Take 6. I'm at 12. Yikes. Yeah, we're not doing so hot here. Guess we're just going to have to hold up Cryptic, like tap down their team and draw a card. Ramanap Excavator. So counter that and tap down their team, I guess. Come on, need to find some juice. Are they going to repeal the Mox? Oh, they have Ancestral too? Yeesh. Okay, that's not terrible. Does running out Zealous actually do anything? Not really. But I guess it's my only choice here. Take their Hex Drinker and hit them for 4. I'm actually kind of hoping that they just run out or fully level their Hex Drinker this turn. Yeah, and this is pretty good. Okay. So I guess I just block the most damage that I can here, right? Block the Hex Drinker instead of their land and go grab Balance. Oh, they're not even pumping their Scavenging Ooze. Ooh, okay. 5 cards left in their hand. So end of turn, tutor. I mean, like, what's going to win more often here? Oh god, knowing that they have Fast Bond Upheaval is terrible. Like, Balance is okay, but they're still left with Nissa. I guess I have to Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune seems like the only play, and hope to hit quite a few things. So let's play our land out. Let's see. Can tap this and that. Okay, that's good. We found some good cards. Let's see here. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. Well, I have to Time Warp this turn. Oh, what did they discard? Channel, Crater Hoof. Yeah, that's bad. You know what I could do here? I could actually Metamorph their Rex Sage, kill their Fast Bond, and then Upheaval in like a turn or 2. But I guess let's Faithless Looting first in case we find Mana Crypt or whatever. Sheldock and Glenalendra. I don't think we can keep the Glen, sadly. Let's go ahead and warp. Oh, there's Balance. Okay. What does this do again? Exile a creature or artifact. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9, 10. I give them back Diamond, though, if I Upheaval, which is also pretty awkward. This is interesting. This is super interesting. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. Faithless Looting in my graveyard as well. I still like the Metamorph, the Sage play, and Upheaval, right? I would have 1 mana, 2 mana. I would go land, Signet. Then they would go... No, that's not fast enough. So we probably have to balance this turn. So let's go... Let's make them discard the most amount of cards, too. Let's go Shelldock. Dax fine. Play out Valky. That's not how you do it. Let's see that's 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know why I counted 10. 7. Valky. Exile. Ah! Balance. Balance into Inferno Titan seems good. Wait, what? Oh, that's right. You still have to pay mana. Aha. You don't get to cast him for free. They still could kill me here. I'm at 2 on board, technically. Oh, they only have 1 card left in their hand now. Okay. Why did I think you could play Tybalt cards for free? Oh, what is this? Seven, 8 mana still. Green Sun for 7. Thankfully that's not Finale, otherwise they could get a creature from their graveyard and kill me. Courser's their best hit. Alright, we'll take that. Oh, they have Courser fast spawned. Yikes. They can keep playing those lands off the top. Well, that's very good. So I'm going to go to 2 here. Okay. Now what do I do? Let's see. Well, I could steal their Courser. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 mana. I could Inferno Titan, copy Inferno Titan. That gives me 6 damage worth of pings. And they're drawing a Tree Speaker for the turn, right? So that's probably safe. Inferno Titan, copy Inferno Titan. Yeah, that seems good. So eat the Courser. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 6, 10, 11, 12. So we can then play out the Siggy. 4, 5, 6. Titan. 1, 1, 1. Play out their forest. 3, 4. Copy Titan. All right. Woof! And again, we know they're drawing a brick for the turn, so we get to kill their Sanctum. They're left with Nissa and a Draga Tree Speaker, and then we have all this action. Got him! Okay, here we are for round 2 of this Vintage Cube draft with our pretty sexy mono blue Signet deck. We're on the play here. I don't know if this is... It's close. I'm on the play, so... Yeah, I guess I can probably keep this, although I don't love it. I don't have the double blue or the double red currently, but it's probably still worth keeping at the end of the day. Because they have a Portent. Okay, that's just bad Ponder. The funny thing about Portent is that it gets around my Narset because it draws at the next beginning of turn. So if I have a Narset on the battlefield, the Portent is actually good versus me because they don't technically draw 2 cards that turn. Serpent was not what I was hoping to draw. Oh, another blue-green deck. Okay. Come on, land. Perfect. So let's go with Glen Elendra here instead. They can't spell pierce it, and now I'm going to be able to hold up Glen Elendra after playing the Basalt Monolith. So hopefully they don't do something nasty this turn that I would have wanted to counter. Okay, that's not that bad, because if they kill my or rather if they target Glen Elendra, we get to finish off the Garruk. They might want to just make a token here, honestly. Yeah, totally understand that play. Alright, so let's go ahead and Monolith, attack Garruk for 2, that will transform it. We're still holding up Glen. Another Courser deck, as they have an Ooze. They can sacrifice their token if they want to shuffle and go tutor for something. Take 3. I don't really mind if they just make another wolf token, but oh, okay, that's fine. Do we want to spiral this turn? Step 1 is killing Garruk. What am I doing if I'm not spiraling? Just casting a Stone Coil? It doesn't seem that good. I think we probably do play out the land and go ahead and fire off the spiral here. One, 2, 3, 4. Our hits were pretty bad. Oh, we also get to look at everything they drew, which is kind of nice. Slime, Toski, Witness, Channel. Oh, they're going to play Toski next turn, aren't they? We can set up for a pretty good turn, though. Go tutor for balance or whatever. Toski's going to draw them a lot of cards. Okay, let's go ahead and start off by preordaining. I could balance this turn if I wanted, but I don't think we want to do that quite yet. Right, because I could tutor for balance, preordain, draw the balance, and cast it off of Signet. But we know they're just drawing Garruk for the turn. I mean, they're going to cast Toski and draw how many cards? 3? Yeah, let's just go ahead and preordain first. How good does Upheaval look here? Not awful, not great. They do have a bunch of mana dorks and a channel. But it is a good oh crap reset button. I'm okay. Bottoming the signet, drawing the upheaval. Playing out Siggy. Playing out Siggy. And I think I'm going to go ahead and play out a 2-2. Stony. Still holding up the Glen. We're going to go ahead and trade the Stone Coil Serpent off for one of their creatures this turn. All right, they played the land off the top. I'm guessing they're going to Toski here, but they might go for value and try to like slime something. Oh, they didn't play Toski. Okay. All right, well, let's just trade with the 2-2 then, buy some life. Oh, they are going to slime. That's fine. Killing my red source. I'm okay with that. And elf, good. We want that out. So they have Garrick plus these 5. So now we are going to tutor, balance, run out the DAC here first. Actually, I need to hold open. That doesn't work. Yeah, DAC. DAC into balance. Valky's pretty good, so we don't need the upheaval anymore. We don't need the red anymore. Oh, actually, black is only for Valky, right? So I can actually pitch the marsh now. Yeah, because we have more red cards. So let's do that. Discard the marsh. If I play the land, they have to discard another card. I guess that's probably worth it, huh? And they still sack one land here. Yeah, let's do that. Sacrifice a land, sacrifice 4 creatures, discard 5 cards. This card is called Balance. Of course it's fair. Both players do it. And we have just enough mana to Valky and to eat their Gargaroth next turn if that's their plan, just to cast Garg. Now we have to be a little bit careful because they still have Channel. Oh, no. Oh, wait, never mind. They're going down to 1 card in their hand. Okay. We'll see what they keep then. Channel gone. Yeah, they did keep the Gargaroth. Oh, you know what I could have done? Oh, I could have left open and cast the Valky, eating the Gargaroth from their hand. Oh, maybe that was better. Oh, well. Valky minus on Gargaroth is still a valid play. That's pretty good too. Let's go ahead and target ourselves. Cryptic and Titan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So Swamp discard. I guess Titan is fine to discard. Exile. And now we're going to leave back the Glenelendra to chump for a turn. To protect our Tybalt. And that should be game. They should play the land from top first, shouldn't they? Oh, they didn't. Okay. I assume they're going to be shuffling here. And they have to be careful about what they put on top because I have the Tybalt activation available. All right. So they draw the Fintorn. I get to steal the Oracle? That doesn't seem right. They're going to draw a Sakura Tribe-Elder. Yeah, this game's over. All right, let's go ahead and loot 2. Discard, discard. Play the land that we exiled. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So well, they're only drawing Sakura Tribal their next turn, so I guess we can just slam the Gargaroth here, huh? We don't need to cast Oracle this turn, because they're drawing a brick anyways. All right. Turns out balance is good versus green decks. Who knew? Let's do it again, because no sideboard. Easy money submit. Game 2 here of the second round, after we balanced our way to a win in round or game 1. Pretty nice looking. Oh wow, now our hand looks insane. Holy crap. Turns out power is good. Who knew? This balance is going to be another disgusting one, it feels like. What else do we have the Mystical Tutor for? Time Warp or something? As a level up Tree Speaker. And if this is just an attack, we love that. Do I want to play around Days? I guess I probably should. Deck. Draw 2. Discard 2. Guess hold up Tutor here. Portent, yeah. What else? Upheaval, Time Spiral, Cryptic, Wheel of Fortune. Just makes it so much easier when I already have the balance in my hand. We don't really need to find anything. Ooh, man, just Portent and attack Dak for 1? Is that the best they have? I guess I can just grab Cryptic here then. And go land pass. Because I'm in no rush. Let's go ahead and uptick Dak. Let's see. Discard. We can set up for a pretty nice balance here too. I guess I'm going to discard Valky and our Metamorph and Metamorph and Valky? Is that weird? I guess I can't play Signet this turn without... Yeah, I can't play Signet and hold up Cryptic this turn. So maybe Metamorph and Signet. And then play the land and pass. Maybe it wasn't even right to tutor yet. Could have just waited. They're not doing anything. Whatever they fire off is going to have to first be like a bait spell. And we'll go ahead and just counter it. Okay. Into a elf. Another Signet. Let's go ahead and double loot. Discard land. Discard land, Preordain. Go Signet, Signet, Balance. Make them discard 2 cards, sack both creatures, sack a land, and then we play Tybalt next turn. Yeah. Oh, balance. It's balanced. Both players have to do the thing. It's balanced. GG. And here we are for the third and final round of this Vintage Cube draft with our very sexy Signet deck. Yeah, this hand's pretty darn good. Given that one of our lands is Saga here, we have some nice play even though we have this many mana sources in our opening hand. Speaking of, so the question is, what do we want to lead on? I think we want to go Island here. Instead of Saga, and then next turn we can go Saga and Glen Elendra. Putrid Imp. Okay, so the opponent's on Reanimator. It's pretty good. Yeah, so Saga, Glen. Sadly, I do not get to hold open Glen Elendra this turn, so if they go discard Reanimate, we could have a problem. Those are quite the different lands, though. 2 red-black lands and a green-blue land. Interesting. Ashiok. Blech. They ate... Oh, they only ate 3 lands. That's fine. More Signets. Yeah, so let's go land. I don't think we want to Time Warp yet, but we want to be able to Saga and hold open Glen Elendra. So we're going to play 1 Signet out and then pass. So still looking great here. Mystical Tutor, Faithless Looting, and Wheel of Fortune. Damn. Well, they hit 3 lands the first time, so only fair that they would get 3 spells the next, I guess. So Saga is going to grab Mana Crypt, which means I am going to be able to make another token next turn with the final Saga trigger on the stack. We don't care about that. That's fine. Let's make a token. Untap, draw. We will now activate. Get our Mana Crypt. We can play... Well, actually, I don't want to play the Signets yet unless they have a counter. Or in case they have a counter. So let's attack Ashiok with Construct, Glen Elendra to face, see if they chump the Construct with Putrid Imp. And if they do, we're then going to follow up with Time Warp and kind of get them. Oh, actually, we just have lethal here, don't we? Yeah. Casting 2 Signets next turn makes both of these 8/8s, and then we hit them for 18. Okay. So OP on some kind of weird Reanimate deck, it would appear. I'm going to bring in the Relic. And maybe just cut like Stony. the only deck that really runs Putrid Ip is Reanimate. You don't really want to run that card for any other reason, so Relic seems like a good choice here. And let's go to the next game. Can we 3-0 with this beautiful Signet deck? I think this is probably a mulligan. No red, one double off-color Signet basically, and just a Narset. Yeah, we'll go down to 6. And we will go down to 5. Mulligans in this deck aren't too bad, because we do have a bunch of tutors and like some draw 7s and whatnot. Looks like the opponent might have taken a mulligan as well. We're going to go to 5, though. And yeah, just like that, our hand looks fine. We'll pitch the Time Warp. And I guess the Monolith here, because what can we tutor for early on? Balance or something could be good. So yeah, let's just pitch the Monolith. Our game plan here is like turn 2 Signet, turn 3 Wheel. I think. I don't see any other cards we want to tutor for. Do they have a Signet? Sure. Could grab Preordain this turn, I guess, but nah. Could now play Shelldock into Wheel of Fortune, maybe? Oh, if they're just passing, then we have time. No rush. Yeah, let's play Shelldock and pass then. Hit our... Narset's a little bit weird. Looks like Dak is a little bit better right now. Yeah, it just looks like we have plenty of time then, huh? I wish I had like a Gitaxian Probe. I'd actually tutor for that instead. Could grab Valky. Oh wait, no, that doesn't make sense. Don't listen to me. Could grab Cryptic. Actually, I kind of like grabbing Cryptic here with Mystical. And then just passing again. And this time, if they pass once more without doing anything, I'm just going to bounce the Signet and draw a card. Perfect. This will also make them discard a card, which they might actually want if they're reanimating, but I'm going to wheel anyways. Oh, there's the Valk. I don't have black for that, though. I hope I don't get punished for making them discard a card here. Yeah, Grave Titan. Okay. Let's play our land and Wheel of Fortune. Nice. Okay, they did have Reanimate in their hand. Oko, Emrakul. Wow, but our draws were sick here. We get to go Glenn, Relic, and if they try to reanimate, we not only have the Glen Elendra, but we also have the Relic activation. And then next turn we have Dak activate, or sorry, Shelldock activation for Dak online. I mean, we just gave them a bunch of castable spells now, I guess. But, or probable anyways, a bunch of castable spells. But that should be okay. We let that resolve because we can just Dak it. Funny enough. So let's go ahead and Shelldock. Dak. Steal the Relic. Make them cry. Thank you. We're going to cast out some number of cards, but don't want to run out too many, I guess, because we need to keep cards for Dak. Draw 2, discard 2, so. But feeling pretty safe here. Strix, that's fine. Signet, I'm okay with that. All right, heads always. All right, let's draw 2, discard 2. Nice. Yeah, we don't actually want lands all that much. And maybe we find like Time Spiral off the top and just win the game. Balance and Selesnya Signet. Meh. I mean, this is fine. Like, we're going to make them discard their hand, but this is not very exciting. One, two, three, four. So it's actually good that we sack our own Shelldock Isle, because if we do find Time Spiral, we can replay it later. All right, what did we... They had Jace and a bunch of lands in their hand, sure. And now we just sit back, full control on. It's going to be pretty hard for them to win here. We have answers to graveyard, answers to non-creature spells, answers to artifacts, answers to card draw. I'm okay with them attacking Dak. That I'm not going to bother blocking. Because if I block and trade and they have some random instant or whatever, then they can cast it in response. We will have to counter that, sadly. Okay, let's add blue, start off with Narset activation. There's the Time Spiral. So now we want to play out our land. Time Spiral. All right, and GG, baby! What a deck. A lot of spicy draws. Somebody was talking about balance in one of my previous videos, saying they didn't like it. Well, suck on that, balance, because balance was MVP for sure. Yeah. 6 signets, a bunch of fast mana, and good blue cards. Sometimes that's all you need to win. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed this Vintage Cube. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you back later.